Next question from Mike Garcia.
Thank you. Transportation SPLOST. Yes, no, and regardless of your answer, why?
Mr. Cohen.
I'm a Tea Party member. Taxes are not my game. There are so many of us out there right now that are looking at taxes that we're burdened with, even with the new Obamacare laws that are coming down to smack us around with even some more taxes next year. I think the number's about 11% increase. How many more taxes do we need to burden on this generation with each child right now? What, $42,000 in debt when they're born? Our needs as a society, our needs as a position to get things done are addressed through spending, and when they can't cover it, they borrow and tax us. And strictly as a Tea Party member, I am not even for TSPLOST. I wouldn't even consider it. It's somewhat of an abomination if you ask me, because they presented it as my way or the highway, and there's no second choice. We have sent an elected body down there, and they gave us a my way or the highway scenario. Gave us no second choice. If we don't go for it, we get penalized. If we do go for it, we get taxed. It's almost as if something came out of the late 1940s. It's kind of proposal I'd put in place to replace it. You know, the revenue streams that we generate by not spending money on power, by the revenue streams that counties generate by selling their own methane gas from their landfills, that money going into there, we wouldn't have to raise those taxes. We wouldn't have to pay that kind of stuff. We'd actually use those revenues that are generated for each county to support the education and support road building, and we wouldn't have to be dependent upon the state. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you support passage of the TSPLOST tax? Mr. Collins.
I'm on record with TSPLOST, and it's a nice video. Visit my website. You'll see it on the right-hand side, but I'm definitely not for it. I'm a Tea Party member. I'm not really excited about any taxes that are coming down, because there's this one thing called supply and demand. And the baby boomer generation outnumbers the next 3 generations out there. And there's no way my generation or the next 2 generations are going to be able to make up the tax base as 10,000 of these individuals retire each day and 10,000 of these individuals die each day. So yeah, there's going to have some serious tax structures that are going to come up, and I think it's going to be based on a fair tax. I really do like that idea. But I don't like the idea of the next 3 generations being put into indentured servitude to cover the tax base as the baby boomers eat, drink, and be merry, and when they leave the table and the scraps that are left for my generation and the younger ones will be paying for a long time to come. Too many times I see the leadership making these constant decisions for entitlements and passing things out, and as they pass them out, they borrow money against the debt, national debt, and when they leave, we're going to be the ones that are going to be paying for it. So I'm not seriously interested in that. My Tea Party radio show is on Saturday at noon, and of course check any of those videos you'd like and hold me accountable for any one of them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.